Interview, A-lister Nollywood actress Ini Edo opened up about being a solo mother. This has ushered in the questions around Nigeria that is it right, is it ethical for single, unmarried, independent women to choose to have kids on their own? Let's take a look at her interview and we will talk right after.
I don't have a husband, so I'm like, I want a child for myself, whether I have a husband or not. So what other option could I have? And I wanted it to be my child, my egg.
You know.
She's barely 2.
Right.
She'll be 2 she'll be 2 in a couple of weeks.
Right.
Actually.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, I'm like, why didn't I do this since?
Yeah. Why didn't you? I love
do
that.
this since?
Why
Yes.
didn't you do this?
So before I discuss any story on this platform, I actually like to get opinions from different people and from very unlikely people. So this story, I shared it with my housekeeper just to ask her, like, what do you think? She was like, what? No, that's not right. A woman must have a husband. What is she going to tell that child when the child starts asking about who's the father? Hey, look, I did not expect anything more. She's a very conservative, very traditional woman. And it's funny because this also echoed the sentiment all around. Like you go on the comment section of where this video was posted and a lot of men, a lot of women talking about this cannot be my portion. Like this is just not right. You need to have a partner. Listen. Why must a woman kill herself waiting for Mr. Right? We live in the 21st century. If you are financially capable, if you are emotionally mature, if you are at a certain age where you know you can take care of a child and you have always wanted to become a mother, but you don't have a partner, I don't see why you need to wait for that. And listen, where we live in right now, women who are in their 40s or late 30s that are unmarried but want to have kids, if they don't have a child at the moment, it makes dating very difficult. They become very desperate because they're just thinking about the fact that they need to have that child. And let me tell you, women, let me tell you, so many men, so many men actually hunt for women like that because they believe that these women are desperate and they're willing to do anything because they know that they want a child. So I love that this has empowered women. I love that a woman being financially stable has given her the strength, has given her the courage to say, I want to do motherhood. You know, I've always known that I was going to be a mother and I don't need to wait for a man before I can become a mother. And truthfully, family can mean different things. Per my housekeeper is, where's her father? What's she going to tell the girl that her father came from? You know, who's going to where's the male involvement? That's not a real family. No. Family doesn't always have to be man, woman, and kids. It could just be the woman and her kids. It could be the father and his kids. It could be a child, mother and grandmother and grandfather. Like, there's so many ways that a family can come into existence. So this is really my idea around this because let me tell you, if we're being honest, there's so many single mothers that are in marriages. Oh yes, you're married, your husband is on the chair eating dinner. But in your head, you're a single mother because you're carrying all the burden. And I tell you, many of these women would rather be alone than have to deal with the burden of a man that just weighs them down. And you know, even single women who are fighting with their baby daddies for financial support, so many of them would rather not engage in that back and forth, but it's because they don't have the financial ability. They are not financially independent to be able to take care of that child, so they still go through that back and forth. Women now have the empowerment, women are now empowered rather, to choose and decide what they want to do. And I'm not even looking at it only through the lens of women. I think it's a beautiful thing if a man says, you know what, I don't want to get married, but I've always dreamt of being a father. And he has his own child and he's a single father and he's taking care of that child. Have you ever met a child that was chosen? Like, I chose you. I wanted you. The kind of life they live, the kind of confidence they have, the kind of aura they have, knowing that they were loved, they were wanted, they were brought into this earth because it was something I desired. They move differently. So this is the way I think about it. And in regards to male involvement, like where's the father? I personally believe it's important for whether it's a boy or a girl to have male influence, healthy male influence. As a boy, you want to know what it's like to be a good man, a healthy man. As a woman as well, as a girl, you want to know what it's like to know, you want to know what a good man looks like, what to look for as you go through life, how to navigate, the gender dynamic as you go through life, whether in relationships, romantic or platonic as well. And I don't think that person needs to be biological. You can have male involvement, that is your grandfather, that is the uncle, that is the brother. As long as this is someone you trust, this is someone that has healthy skill set that you can bring into a home. But I don't believe this person needs to be your biological father, because truthfully, see, even some biological fathers are the ones damaging their kids. If nobody's going to say, let us say the truth. So there are many ways that, again, a family can look like. So really, this is my own 2 cents on the issue, but I want to hear what you have to say. Are independent, unmarried women having kids on their own just a taboo? Like, is this why women should not have too much money? This is why some men are saying, or are you just like me who believes that it's normal, it's okay? Why are you bothered? Because not everyone would choose this path. So just choose your own path. As long as, again, you have a community, you have a village, because it does take a village to raise a child. You are emotionally stable. You have the finances, because that money is a very important aspect. And you can do what you want to do. I want to hear what you have to say in the comment section. We'll be right back.